Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Nate Barger. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about how you should set up a construction loan, or at least how we do it. And this is how all the big developers do it, guys. And this is how you can crush it, because it's doing a BRRRR, but it's doing a BRRRR. And you know, for those of you guys who do not understand what a BRRRR is, it's creating instant equity in a property and using that kind of as your down payment so that you have all your money back. So you can do the same thing in what's called a construction to perm loan. So I'm going to give you an example of this property we bought right here for $450,000. Here's the before. 450 grand, 30 units. Here's the after, $5 million. Probably 5.4. But we're just gonna say $5 million because who needs the extra 400 grand? I'll take it. What can you do with 400 grand, Kobe? What would you do with 400 grand?
Invest.
Invest? What if you're invested out? What if you got like so many investments you're like, I'm just gonna buy, I'm gonna buy a McLaren. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and click on the bell. By the time I get done drinking the water, the bell will sound better. But if you click on the bell...
Call now to donate an actual bell to us. We need it.
And guys, we are on here to show you the behind the scenes, how the big developers do things. How things that you thought never were possible. I mean, things that are just so unfamiliar. They're not going to teach you this in school. They're not going to... Your mom and dad probably ain't going to teach this to you. I'm going to teach it to you because we do big deals and I understand intimately how they work. So I got a great team around me that has helped me even grow, push myself farther and understand even more. So on this project here, we bought it for $450,000. We knew we could renovate it for about $30,000 a unit, which is $900,000. So 900 plus 450 is 1.35 million. However, we knew that it was going to be worth at least 2.9 million, and that was a really conservative appraisal. So we backed into that and said 2.9 million. We could do a 75% loan on that. We could do a construction loan that only came in at 75% of that. So what is 75% of 2.9 million? So we knew we could go up to 2.175 million and the bank would finance that. However, we like to be conservative. And so we went to the bank and said, hey, we are going to be all in on this for 1.8 million. How do we do that? Because the pricing that we get is not necessarily the pricing that we charge as a construction company. So we have our own construction company, and let's say an air conditioning unit might cost somebody $12,000, and that's a new HVAC unit, that's new line set, that's a new whip, that's a new disconnect, that's a new furnace inside, new plenium, and hooking up the ductwork with the new A-coil. And we'll got another video that's going to explain to you, here it goes right here, exactly what HVAC units are and how they work. So guys, make sure you go in and hit the like button for me, please, man. Hit the like button. Comment below. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want. And if we choose your video, we're going to buy you lunch. So make sure you respond below. And we're not only going to do a video for you. If we choose it, we're going to buy you lunch. Now, it ain't going to be no real expensive lunch, but it's going to be some White Castles. You can take you and your friends, probably get like a 30 pack, maybe a 50 pack, maybe a 100 pack. I don't know. Or you can go to this White Castle over here. And then you can just be like, tell your friends like, man, sorry, man, can't take you there. And you keep the $50 yourself. Okay? That's what I would do. All right, so in this instance here, we went to the bank. The bank said, hey, we'll do 80% financing. So we backed into the numbers, said, you know what? We want to have all our initial cash back by the time we take our last construction draw. So guess what? We told them we needed $1.8 million. And here's the AIA. AIA is a form that you use when you're doing construction to set up your draws. It's going to show line item by line item what kind of draws you're going to put in, what you're going to take, how much draw number 1 is going to be, draw number 2, draw number 3, draw number 4, draw number 5. Then over here to the right, it's going to have a percentage of what you have left. It's a way to manage your job efficiently, effectively, and communicate with the bank and the guy that's coming in to check your work. Because as he comes through to check your work, he's going to say, okay, you're 30% done. You're asking for 30% of the money on your HVAC unit. Bam. There are also things that you can put in there that you may not know when you're doing a construction loan. Like, let's say you're going to have groundskeeping that's going to need done. Let's say you're going to have a mortgage that you have to pay to the bank. Put that in there, because a lot of times these are called project costs or soft costs. The bank will let you roll all that up into a loan. Let's say you're going to have taxes and this thing's going to take you 18 months to stabilize, maybe 12 months on the project side, and then 6 months in the lease up. So make sure you have plenty of reserves. Make sure that you put a contingency fund in there, because I can tell you, if you're doing a large enough project, things will go wrong. Things will happen that you did not expect. And I don't want you to say, oh crap. I want you to say, hey, no problem, get it done. Like right now, I'm finishing a project and our line sets for our AC units when we started were $130. Those same line sets are $330. So make sure that you budget for the unexpected. And a good rule of thumb is 7 to 10% contingency. So if I'm doing $1 million project, I want another $70,000 to $100,000 on top of that in my contingency reserves. That way, when I run into a problem on a project, it's not a big deal. You can keep moving forward. And remember, when you're doing these projects, don't try to hold the money. Try to get it out as quick as you can. And when I say spend it, but make sure that the project's done before you pay the contractor. As for construction loan, that's how the big guys do the construction loans. They do them 20, 30, 40, $50 million projects. By the time they're done, by the time they take their final drawback from the bank, they have really no capital left in the deal. That is how you want to be doing deals as you move forward, because that will give you the capital you need to continue to grow. You take one set of capital and you continue to get it back. As soon as that project's done, you do it over and over and over again. That's what the BRRRR method is. Buy, renovate, rent, refinance, repeat. Questions below. Hold on. Thank you.